Hello everyone, it's me, Miss Clarisa Jaurigue, and today let's talk about prenatal development. When we say prenatal, it is the life before birth. Prenatal development refers to the process in which a baby develops from a single cell after conception into an embryo and later a fetus. The average length of time for prenatal development to complete is 38 weeks from the date of conception. During this time, a single-cell zygote develops in a series of stages into a full-term baby. There are three primary stages of physical development: the germinal stage, embryonic stage, and the fetal stage. Germinal stage. Conception occurs when the female egg is fertilized by the male sperm under normal circumstances. One egg is released approximately once a month from a woman's ovary during the process called ovulation. The egg makes its way into a fallopian tube, a structure that guides the egg away from the ovary towards the uterus. For fertilization to occur, sperm ejaculated during several intercourse or introduced during artificial insemination in a substance called semen that must have made their way from the vagina into the uterus and subsequently into the fallopian tube, where the ovum was being released. This process can take up to 10 hours after ejaculation. Fertilization occurs when the sperm successfully enters the ovum's membrane. The genetic material with 23 pairs of chromosomes that contain a unique copy of half of genes of the parent source. This is the blueprint for a whole new unique person that instantly determines gender, hair color, and many other characteristics. The combined sperm and egg is called zygote. It is the earliest developmental stage. It divides rapidly in the days following fertilization. The zygote then travels down the fallopian tube to the uterus. After fertilization, the zygote continues to divide and morph into a blastocyst ball of 16 cells approximately 5 to 6 days after fertilization. Embryos that survive this stage of development have a high implantation potential transferred into the uterine cavity. After 4 weeks from the beginning of the last period, near the next period, the blastocyst has begun to produce the pregnancy hormone to tell your ovaries to stop releasing eggs, and the menstrual cycle pauses. The blastocyst is called embryona, and the start of embryonic stage. At week 5, the circulatory system, brain, and spinal cord are beginning to form, and the tiny heart will start to beat. The baby's heart beat about 54 million times before birth. Do you wonder how babies get nutrients to live? Placenta provides oxygen and nutrients to the growing baby and removes waste products from the baby's blood via the umbilical cord. The nose, mouth, and ears are starting to shape at week 6. At week 7 to 8, the embryo has doubled his size since last week's. Little hands and feet start to grow. At week 9 to 12, a pregnancy called the fetus, and now we call it the fetal stage. The baby is fully formed and has completed the most critical portions. The facial features are more recognizable. The fetus's head is rotated and bent towards the chest, and and he can occasionally touch his face. The diaphragm muscles start to grow. The reproductive, circulatory, and urinary systems are all at the fetal stage of development. She or he is growing and maturing until ready to birth. That's it for our physical development in prenatal stage.
So what is cognitive development? It is focus of prenatal stage of the brain develop are divided into the 3 trimester of pregnancy. In the first trimester pregnancy, the neural tube is formed. In the second trimester, the brain become full developed. And the third trimester is the last prenatal stage where the fetus brain has as many neurons as an adult and brain. Kasi pag sinabi pong cognitive, it is a focus of brain development of prenatal. And then, dun sa first trimester po, dun sa neural tubes is po siya, totally formed. Nagpo-form na po siya. And then, that's what we said po dun sa second trimester po, it's totally full developed na po yung brain. Basta po, cognitive development, it is a focus of brain developments of prenatal.
Good day. I am about to discuss about the socio-emotional stage of the prenatal development. According to research, from weeks 8 to 16, it has shown that the fetus can develop preferences for certain stimuli which may be a precursor to the formation of emotional attachments. And when it comes with emotional expressions from weeks 18 to 25, studies have suggested that the fetus may be capable of expressing emotions like joy, sadness, and anger in response to external stimuli. And from weeks 26 to 40, in the final stages of development, the fetus begins to regulate their emotions in a more complex way, responding to the mother's stress and emotions through biochemical pathways. Stressors like trauma or poverty can cause hormonal changes that have potential long-lasting effects on the physical and emotional health of the fetus even later in life. Children have exposed to prenatal stress or trauma may have difficulty with cognitive functions like learning, memory, and attention, as well as emotional regulation and social relationships.